If you pay attention to my Facebook or to my YouTube, then you're fully aware that I have a tendency to say things that are provocative and are controversial, and to some people is classified as hate speech. But quite frankly, I don't target anyone in particular, and here's a reason why. Now, the Canadian Multiculturalism Act, of course, was brought into force by Trudeau Sr. a year before my birth. Now, why did he do this? Well, one, because Trudeau Sr. hated the monarchy and wanted to differentiate Canada as a distinct identity separate from the Commonwealth and from the UK, if not any other association with European heritage. Now, as part of what I do, besides just rambling on the internet, it's to show the access to information that is available and how to read between the lines. This does not mean that I endorse or support any kind of racism or white nationalism or white supremacy. Let me be clear about that. So, what was the other reason why Trudeau Sr. Brought this into force? It was to stop the fighting between English and French Canada. And it was to provide, as it says here, recognize and promote the understanding that multiculturalism reflects the cultural and racial diversity of Canadian society and acknowledges the freedom of all members of Canadian society to preserve, enhance, and share their cultural heritage. So that means we all have an equal footing. Now, I happen to have mentioned in a previous video that because of this act, that Canada belongs to everyone, but simultaneously and paradoxically, it does not belong to anyone. That means anything within the boundaries and the borders of Canada are still up for dispute. And it's being fought in the courtrooms across the land. Okay, so the specific mandate, again, it also says in the charter, this was as of 2022, interestingly enough, and I'm going to check on this during this recording, that we can discriminate based upon sexual orientation. Let me repeat that. We can discriminate as individuals and institutions based upon sexual orientation. So they have to do a report on this, to say that we're accountable to this act from 30, well, actually it was 40 years ago. Let's see, let's open this up. Let's go straight to the government website. Oh, come on, just give me the charter. Oh, trial within a reasonable time. I didn't experience that. Habeas corpus, right to counsel. Let's see, where's freedom of association? I should be staring right at it. Cruel and unusual treatment or punishment. Equality rights. Let's look at what it says here. Let's do this. Let's go to Google. Whoopsie. Section 15. They really don't make it easy, do they? Well, shiver me timbers. This is in contrary to a piece of paper. It was a copy of the charter for which I had seen while in custody that said something of the contrary. So I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on this. I'm going to go back to, let's go back to the Multiculturalism Act. And what did Trudeau say? Besides, the Canadian government has no business in the bedrooms of Canadians. So as I was saying, a response to growing francophone nationalism in Quebec. promote the full and equitable participation of individuals and communities of all origins in the continuing evolution and shaping of all aspects of Canadian society, and assist them in the elimination of any barrier to that participation. So that's about it. Except the 1971. That's about it. I'm not going any further, and I'm not going to say anything else. It seems that while educated, I still have some more reading to do.